Everyone online says sugar is bad, but why do you see the best athletes in the world eat candy? Or even just a full tub of Nutella? And there's actually a really good reason why they do it. Doctor, guess how much sugar is in 2 liters of Coca-Cola?
I don't know, I've never had Coca-Cola.
When is the last time you tasted it?
4 or 5 years ago or something? I don't know.
Doctor has never had Coca-Cola. 2 liters.
2 liters is a lot.
2 liters is a lot.
I'd say like 100 grams, 200 grams of sugar.
Every 100 grams of sugar will be 400 calories.
Actually, yeah, that's pretty okay.
So, how much sugar is in 2 liters of Coca-Cola?
Let's find out.
41 grams of sugar for every 375 milliliters. This entire thing is 2 liters.
Oh, it was so close.
218 grams of sugar.
So that's either 44 teaspoons or 66 cubes of sugar in this entire bottle.
I would say, good guess.
Thank you very much. Doctor, by the way.
Doctor is a doctor. Imagine, there's people that drink this every single day.
What?
Sugar doesn't have a good reputation.
No, it doesn't.
Why?
There's a lot of reasons. Where do you want to get started?
Harvard published a paper, The Sweet Danger of Sugar.
That's pretty nice.
Smart, that's
I
funny.
like how they use words to, make us giggle.
Sugar has a bittersweet reputation when it comes to health, and sugar occurs naturally in all foods that contain carbohydrates, blah, 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 but consuming too much sugar, basically, the higher the intake of added sugar, the higher the risk for heart disease, says another doctor. So sugar is bad, but is that true? Why do we see so many pro athletes just eat so much sugar?
Like who?
For example, this guy, the guy with the highest VO2 max ever recorded. So what does this number mean? VO2 max is the maximum rate of oxygen your body can consume, transport, and utilize during intense exercise.
How high is it?
It's like 103 or something. You
You can go beyond 100?
I think it's crazy.
It's triple digits?
Yeah.
101.1.
My VO2 max would be half of this, like 55, 60 maybe.
And you're fit.
And I'm fit, so average human, I don't know,
Like 30.
30. The higher, the better. And this is the highest ever, 101, which makes this entire score very easy. If you have 30, it's normal. If you have 50, it's pretty good. 60, 70, pretty elite.
Yeah.
And if you are at 100, you are not human.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
alien levels
That's
of
alien.
fitness.
So we could call him world's fittest guy.
Yeah, I don't deny that.
So the highlight of this video is not his insane swimming, not on the same day his insane running, on the same day his insane cycling.
Okay, but what is it?
It is this part.
This is the day in the life of the world's fittest man, and he happened to have Nutella, so I bet you guys didn't expect Nutella to be on the menu today, but neither did I, to be honest.
Wait, what's happening? Why is he eating Nutella?
He is following his diet.
Like, I've met a lot of dedicated people, but I think he might be the most dedicated person I've ever met. I think most of all, it's just really interesting to see what the human body is capable of.
Bread and Nutella.
Carb with carb.
It just adds carbs and carbs.
It's like sugars, but like complex sugars. Put some simple sugars on top
Exactly
of it.
like that. So that's fuel for his race. It's not just something he likes to eat, it's fuel for his race.
It's pre-workout, bro.
And then this.
Haribo, the makers of the Gold Bear, were about to receive the greatest free advert in cycling history.
And here goes Peter Sagan, the world champion.
After sprinting to victory, Peter Sagan ate a handful of gummies from that iconic gold bag. The internet went crazy. In order to understand the secrets of the gummy bear, we have to become the gummy bear.
So, cyclist, another extremely fit guy, not a banana, not rice cakes, not vegetables,
But gummy bears.
gummy bears.
And I'm not that surprised. I'm not that surprised. I know you guys would have thought I would be like, oh, I'm not surprised.
You're not surprised?
Because I know how the body works.
You know, he's a doctor. But then, these athletes work out every single day, and they consume a lot of sugars. But the internet says it's extremely dangerous. Let's see what is true.
10 signs you're eating way too much sugar. 1, you can't sleep. 2, you're always tired. 3, you're gaining belly fat. 4, you're always irritated. 5, you get back pain. 6, you get headaches often. 7, you get acne often. 8, you crave sweets all the time. 9, you're always hungry. 10, normal foods don't taste good.
Okay, very fast. Let's go one by one.
Okay.
One by one. Let's rapid fire.
That was crazy.
Okay.
1, you can't sleep.
There's so many reasons why you can't sleep. You can't pin it down on just sugars.
Caffeine is probably a more popular reason.
Yeah, that's probably more likely to be the reason. Yeah. But so many reasons.
2, you're always tired.
Well, you're just not sleeping enough. You're not sleeping enough, you're overtrained, you're working hard, you're stressed. So many reasons.
It could be from a lot of sugars and then you crash, but we'll get into that.
3, you're gaining belly fat.
Let's just say it how it is. If you eat more than you burn, you get belly fat. That's it.
Not from sugars.
Nothing else. That's it.
4, you're always irritated.
You just need to work on your personality, man. You got a problem, make sure you're okay, reflect, try to meditate, sleep enough, and don't get irritated.
There's probably 100 other reasons before sugar actually is a reason for this.
Yeah.
5. You get back pain.
I think this is the whole idea of, oh, it's inflammatory, you know, you got so much inflammation, man. It's got hurting my back. My back's hurting. I think it's that whole thing.
Yeah, I think it's, no.
You know,
If your diet is really bad, your body can definitely let you know, but it's not just sugars.
6. You get headaches often.
also many reasons, but sugar could really be something that could contribute to it.
How does that work?
Well, sugars require more water, right? So for every gram of glycogen, which is basically 2 glucoses together, you need 3 grams of water to make sure that you have enough hydration in the body. And so if you eat a lot of sugars, you're gonna need a lot of water.
If you eat a lot of sugars, but you don't drink your water, you're dehydrated and you can get headaches.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
7. You get acne often.
I hear this one a lot.
So this one gets a little bit more complex because acne itself is a complex disorder. There's so many reasons for why people get acne, and there has been studies linked to sugar being something that facilitates to it, but it's so hard to prove it. People who are more likely to eat sugars or to be in a caloric surplus or who just don't have the lifestyle that helps you are also more likely to have acne.
8. You crave sweets all the time.
Yeah, there's definitely a psychological effect where the brain gets adjusted again to that sweetness. You crave it, you eat more of it, you depend on it, you get addicted to it. Sugar addiction. It's a real thing.
9. You're always hungry.
Which is pretty much similar to number 8. You just crave that sweetness.
10. Normal foods don't taste good.
And that has to do with number 10. Normal food doesn't taste good anymore.
Because you get used to a different level of sweetness.
I have all 10, God bless me. Sounds like an awful life. Bro, you're always tired, but can't sleep makes absolutely no sense. Actually,
It makes sense, bro. You're just being weird about it. If you don't sleep, you get tired. That's the connection. That's the
so
connection.
he's saying like, if you're so tired.
Then why can't you sleep, bro? If you're really tired, why don't you sleep?
Those are 10 pretty bad things, and Harvard even links it to heart disease and cancer.
Yeah, there are studies. People be studying.
So the solution sounds simple.
Stop eating sugar?
This is what happens, exactly. So,
Yo, he's ripped! Look at that vein!
What happens to you and your body when you cut out sugar? The changes are shocking but almost immediate. The first few days, your brain craves that dopamine hit, leading to headaches and intense cravings. Your body is detoxing. Now after 1 week, your energy spikes and crashes disappear, your blood sugar stabilizes, your insulin levels balance, leading to steady energy. Then week 2, the acne clears up, your inflammation decreases, and you have less joint pain. Then after 3 weeks, your body starts burning stored belly fat for energy. Less sugar means less body fat. Finally, after 1 month, your sugar cravings have gone, your mental focus has improved, and you're in control of your body. So start off small. If you want to lose fat and transform your health, then follow for more.
Okay, Stan, he's ripped, and I'm very inclined to listen to a ripped person like that. But there are some nuances to what he's saying.
a lot of people watch these type of videos and cut out sugar completely and actually see the benefits he's talking about.
But what's actually happening is you're not only cutting out sugar, but you're also in a caloric deficit.
You're cutting out calories. And that is actually the biggest driver for most of the things he said. Losing belly fat, the thing everyone wants, caloric deficit. The skin clearing up, also caloric deficit. Maybe the sugars, but caloric deficit. Less inflammation, caloric deficit.
Yeah.
It helps your body. So
So if he would have changed the title to saying what happens when you cut sugars and go in a caloric deficit, then this would have been perfectly accurate.
So we've talked about the sugars, the caloric deficit, and how this affects taste. And because it makes everything taste better, you also stick to your diet easier, which makes you lose weight.
Yeah, 100%.
So that's the thing, right? So it's like actually completely cutting sugar from your diet for a long while is dangerous.
I don't think it is dangerous. It's 100% not dangerous. You can live a life without sugars. In fact, you can live a life without carbs. It's called the keto diet. Your whole body has a whole system for it. You go in ketosis. But what I do want to mention is if you cut out sugars completely, it makes your diet a little bit too difficult.
So now we've still got sugar is bad, and if you cut it out completely, your life becomes perfect. But still all these athletes are taking it. I'm doctor.
Let me explain to you.
Doctor.
Let me explain. Hey, calm down. All right. Okay, guys. What is sugar? That's the first question we need to ask. Because sugar is in everything. It's in apples, right? Eat an apple every day. Keep the doctor away. That's me.
I will eat a lot of apples now, but I found this.
This donut has 15 grams of sugar, but this apple has 20. So why is this apple healthier than this donut? When you eat this donut, the refined sugars rush into your bloodstream, spiking your blood sugar levels. In response, your pancreas cranks out a ton of insulin to bring the levels down. But this causes a sugar crash, making you crave even more sugar. This can lead to acne, weight gain, and even high blood pressure. But when you eat an apple, you consume sugar along with fiber, which slows the release of sugar into your bloodstream, keeping your levels more stable.
Okay.
That video was hella based.
Good.
Hella based.
Good video.
Very good.
Okay. I'm taking over. So the donut will give you a lot of energy right away, and it also fades really quickly. But because there's more fiber in the apple, it will slow down the digestion, which also slows down the uptake of carbs in your body. Oh, and you know by now, he's talking about weight gain.
Which means caloric surplus. You can't gain weight without being in the caloric surplus. That's just fact.
It's not the sugars, it's the fact that you're eating sugars, what makes you eat more sugars, which then you are in a caloric surplus, which makes you gain weight.
Okay, so one more thing I want to focus on. There's a glucose spike. So what happens with the donut is you get sugars way faster, meaning if you don't use it fast, that's where the problems come in. But if you have fibers, it gives you more time to use it before you get in trouble.
It gives you a massive pump. It's great for workouts. Let's look at that.
What they're effectively doing, they're recreating oral rehydration solution. Do you know what that is?
No, what are you saying?
So when people get dehydrated in the hospital, we would give them ORS, which is a rehydration solution that gives your body the ability to quickly absorb all the liquids to the tissues that need it as fast as possible.
As Doctor already talked about, if you eat sugars, your body also needs more water.
Right.
And this is kind of the pump, no?
This is the pump. And he also mentions you also need salt. So he's adding a little bit of salt, which does make it disgusting, but that also adds a little bit more to the pump.
Because your muscle fills up with glycogen, the sugars, and then water will also fill up the muscle, making it bigger. And of course, the blood flow.
Right, and you won't get bloated doing this. You can actually drink a lot of water if you have this solution. It's just super nasty, but it won't get you bloated, and it will get you big muscles here.
So how much can I store? So let's see. The sweet danger of sugar.
This is 5 grams of sugar. This is 10 grams of sugar. What's the difference? In small amounts, every single cell in your body, including your brain and your muscle and your skeletal system, loves glucose. With just a little bit more, now we've got a neurotoxin. Over years, we're talking about type 2 diabetes, blindness, kidney disease, and even amputations. You'll often hear people vilifying white sugar, white bread, white rice as though they're the devil. Your body and your brain love glucose. The poison is in the dose. A little bit of sweet here and there, your body loves it. Your brain loves it. Every single cell in your body will jump for joy. Double that amount consistently over time, and it's a recipe for metabolic disease.
Okay, so he was a little bit literal in the beginning, using the 5 grams versus 10 grams, but he is right. It is the amount that we're eating. We need to adjust it to the amount that we're using.
I eat a decent amount of sugars on purpose before my cardio sessions.
That's good.
But this guy made it sound like it doesn't matter if I use them. It's just, I will die.
I just want to say one more thing. We're talking about cardio. We're talking about people doing cardio sports, where a lot of carbs are used in great amounts because they're spending many hours doing lots of movement. In strength sports, you don't need that much actually. You can't eat a whole can of Nutella and expect to not get fat.
But the bodybuilders are using it for the pump.
They're using it for the pump with a little bit of salt added, and it's just nice, you know.
Okay, so sugars are good now, because if you use the sugars, sounds perfect.
Yeah, if you use it, if you're literally using it actively, then it's fine. It's amazing even.
Still found this video.
If glycogen is the super fuel that lets us ride super fast at high intensities, why don't we just load up on gummy bears the entire ride and drop everyone as we zoom into the sunset? Well, there are 2 problems with glycogen. Number 1, we can only store about 500 grams of it at a given time. Around 100 grams are in the liver and another 400 in your muscles. That gives you a potential of about 2,000 calories. It's not enough for a marathon. If you're riding along really hard and you deplete your glycogen stores, oh, you're gonna end up bonking. This isn't just being tired. Hitting the wall or bonking, it's not pretty. You see, your body needs glycogen for more than just cycling or running. Your brain literally needs it to function. So when your glycogen stores get low, your body protects itself and basically says, no, we're done. We're not going any further.
And this is why the world's fittest person doesn't grab the apple, but grabs the Nutella, a full can of Nutella.
Keep filling up the energy. That's why you see the pro athletes eat a lot of sugar. So are sugars bad or good, and do they make you gain weight?
So sugars, they can change the way you eat. They make you crave more sugary types of food, and therefore you start eating more. It's not the sugar that gives you all these problems, it's the caloric surplus. Plus, if you start using sugars as its purpose, fuel, you can actually use it in your advantage and train harder and get even healthier because you need sugars. It's fuel.
And if I actually use the sugars, there's not really a risk. I'm a fit guy. So now you know why a lot of athletes eat a lot of unhealthy food.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, man, I need to do a workout. Do you have any sugars?
No, I don't have any sugars, but I do have Epic Gym Shirt clothing. Link in the description, code STAN10. And also make sure to check out the previous video right here. You'll love it. Subscribe to the link and hit the bell, and let us know what you want us to react to next. Comment down below.